This event is proudly sponsored by the historic Hambledon Hotel.
Super Street Sedans down to 4 cars. Looks like we lost Goodman and a few of the others. Obviously these guys trying to keep the cars straight leading into the Queensland title in 3 weeks' time. Great to see Dan Pitchfork returning. As he said, he was having engine issues in heat race number 2. But so far, clean sweep the night with first and second. Our first and second heat races here at the Totally Workwear Cairns Speedway. He's going to try to get the front wheels to bite in and hug that pole line around the racetrack. As Edward Smith's trying to have something to say about it right now as he runs in second. Luke Shalley in position number 3 in that 58 Cortina. And Peter Morris in the 57, that Ford Falcon. So top 4 still very tight at the moment as Dan Pitchfork once again putting the charade out front and not looking back as he tries to check out right now. So 4-cylinder up against the big 6-cylinders here in heat race number 3, down to 4 cars as Smith gets very, very high in turn number 2, narrowly keeping it off the wall. With the 2 Sheen racing down under graphics. Cairns number 2 machine. Once again doing a tremendous effort. In the little front-wheel drive 4-cylinder charade out front right now. Looking to be untouchable so far here on night number 1 of the Hambledon Hotel. Northern Nationals here at the Totally Workwear Cairns Speedway. As he's starting to run that mid-line off the racetrack. He said he was trying to get the charade up top and see how it feels up there. But at the moment, looking sensational. In the middle off it with a 17.884, fastest lap off the racetrack. As he crosses the line at the halfway point of the race there. 5 laps left to run for your race leader, Dan Pitchfork. Can he clean sweep tonight's heat racing action in that immaculate number 2 charade? One of the best presented cars you'll see at a racetrack. As he stated, a lot of help from his father, who I'm sure is tuned in at home watching on the Cairns Speedway YouTube channel. But right now, Dan out front and in control here for heat race number 3. With 3 laps left to run here, this time round for the little charade. As Luke Shalley is going to pull it up on the back straight. So just like that, down to 3 cars for our Super Street Sedans. So issues for Luke Shalley. We saw him have some sort of engine issue all weekend long as Pitchfork nearly puts it into the fence. And something is wrong with the charade, or is he pulling it up? As he tries to get off the racetrack and nearly pulls out in front of your race leader, and just like that down to 2 cars. With your leader being Edward Smith. His first ever year racing Speedway as he started up at Herberton Raceway before debuting at Cairns and Mareeba and doing a sensational job in that Ford Falcon. The Barra-powered NQ77 machine looking to grab, I believe, his first heat race win here at the Cairns Speedway as Pitchfork gets checked out on the burnout pad. I would say something wrong with that motor, as he said it was getting hot and losing oil pressure in heat race number 2. So hopefully nothing too detrimental with the charade, and we'll see him back out in the feature. But Edward Smith grabs his first ever heat race win here at the Cairns Speedway with an 18.505, quickest lap of the race there. An 18.505 for Edward Smith, fastest lap of the race, turning it on late here in heat race number 3. So I believe first ever heat race win for Edward Smith here. I believe he's only 6th or 7th Speedway race here at Cairns Speedway, so doing a sensational job as he grabs a heat race win here at the Totally Workwear Cairns Speedway. As Shelley gets some assistance there from our infield safety crew, so hopefully he'll get the 58 Cortina sorted for the feature back out later on. We'll grab a word here with Edward. So we see the car crab walking, so he did make contact with the wall. So he's got his helmet off. Made a bit of damage to the Falcon as this thing crab walks towards me. Was that from the contact over there in turn 2?
Yeah, mate. Made it steer better.
Good, mate. First ever heat race win.
Nah, second.
Second, mate. Well, what a night to get it here at the HAMBO Northern Nationals, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Very good.
So first year racing, mate, definitely taking, finding your feet here in the Super Street sedan class.
Yeah, no, this is new car, new everything, yeah.
Congratulations, mate. Go enjoy the win. We'll see you back out for the feature race.
Thanks, Rammbo.
Big hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Second heat race win here at the Cairns Speedway, Edward Smith.